to be exploring tonight. I'm going to be having a fantastic time, moving ahead with this majorly. As others are joining in, okay, we'll make sure that you have a very, very good time ahead as well, okay? So moving on, okay, why are we here today? Okay, I've asked us the question already, but I didn't get enough responses. Okay, I didn't get enough responses. I think it was only one or two persons that just answered me. Okay, but we still need to answer this question. Okay, so if you do not have a purpose of getting into this masterclass session tonight, I don't really think why you are here then. Okay, for most people, might be a couple of reasons which I'm going to still share. For some people, it might be, oh, you've been in your session a couple of times, but I just want to like learn more, right? Because I can see some familiar faces here and there. Okay. But we are here today again to talk about something very fantastic, something very, very great. And we want people to, get to get to understand what it is about majorly. Everybody has a unique story to joining in. So that's what we want to sort of know. Okay, Shaliwa says not to be left out in the field of AI. Fantastic. Fantastic. Nobody wants to be left out. Okay, nobody wants to be a boomer that does not know how to use IG in this age and time. Okay, so nobody wants to be a boomer that does not know how to use a smartphone or the social media platforms in this age and time, right? So that is how AI is. Okay, it's synonymous, it's semantic to that scenario majorly. So you're all welcome to tonight's session. Now, a couple of us might be joining in for quite a couple of reasons. One of the first one is, being physically exhausted, right? I had someone tell me one time that, oh, see, work is stress, but actually is work supposed to be stress? No, because if you are smart about work ought not to be stress, okay? So you're physically exhausted, you're tired of long hours, you are having an emotionally draining work. Some of us, it's so sad to say that for some of us, we want to leave, areas we are in because of how draining and how disturbing our work structure would be like majorly. We just want to find something that can create that little bit of freedom to do things for us. Trust me, I can totally relate with you. Okay. You want a role where your body is no longer paying the price, you are not doing too much and all of that majorly. Some of us are carrying silent frustration. So like I told you, you have a toxic environment, you have all of that majorly, and you have to deal with it alongside beating traffic. It's a lot. It's a lot actually. So that's another succinct reason why you might be here with me tonight. One of my wild guesses. Okay. And lastly is, oh, you want to learn something new, but you need that hand holding, right? You need that hand holding. You know that this thing exists, but you don't know how to get there, right? You know that this thing exists, but you don't know how to get there actually. Okay, you're looking for a source that could help you out better. Okay, and where that starts from is actually for us staying on the call. Okay, it will show that you are not stuck, okay, that you actually want to learn. I can count the number of people that has joined in, dropped off, joined in, dropped off in the due course of 3 minutes that I've been speaking now, right? So it's really definitive of how this my whole wild guesses are very, very right. Okay, they are very, very right. Right. So like I said, if you're somebody that is feeling stuck, you want to move ahead, you want to do things and all of that, you would actually stay on this call with me and listen to what I have to say to you tonight or walk you through tonight. majorly. Okay, so you're welcome to Analytics Business. And on this call tonight, I'm going to be showing you quite a couple of things, fantastic stuff. How you can identify AI skills that will enable you to land a job or have your own source of income, standalone source of income within the next 2 months. We're also going to be taking a look at how you can learn the right skills required to land jobs the right way, using one of our prolific students as a case study for us tonight. Okay, you're going to be learning quite a lot from this whole experience. You're going to be seeing how this person implemented their learnings and everything by getting and securing a job and also having their own setup. So this call is not just for people that, oh, I want to leave where I am working right now to go to another place. No, you are going to be learning a whole different experience of, okay, how can I even transition from, oh, the 9 to 5 I do, the 12 to 12 I do. How can I transition from that to having my own stuff, to running my own thing, and I'm able to like succinctly carry things out very, very well at the same capacity and even beyond that capacity as well. So I'm going to be sharing that with you tonight. If only you do one thing for me alone, stay on the call. Okay, stay on the call. I love resounding that. Okay, so you are able to listen, walk through the whole experience with me, and we're able to get somewhere. Okay, so that is that about that majorly. And you will also see how you can survive, right, with this whole hustler's mindset in this age and time. Okay, it's time for AI. How can I utilize AI? How can I get to use AI and all of that majorly? So it speaks a lot. Very fantastic topic to hear. But how can you do that yourself as well? Okay, so you're going to be learning all of that tonight. Okay, so if you are with me, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Know that as you are dropping that thumbs up, you are committing to staying till the end. So I don't want you to drop off. Okay, just know that as you are dropping that thumbs up, you are committing to staying to the end. I can see Chidi, I can see Shalewa. Are those the only two people I have on the call? Are those the only two people I have on the call? Guys, are we with me? Are we with me? Are we with me? Why is it slow? Why is it slow? Okay. So moving on. Um, going ahead, right, introducing Analytics Business to us. We're a leading edtech, educational technology company focused on helping people land high-paying jobs in the tech ecosystem. We're located in Alberta, Canada, and also London, United Kingdom. And over the past 5 years, we've helped close to 4K people with no prior experience transition into tech and also help them land jobs as well. Okay. And over time, we've been able to revamp and rebuild close to 182 full-time employees into 300 plus industry experts. So that's just how it is majorly. You don't just come into the system and you just stay there. No, we bring you into the system, we help you out, we push you out there, and you become a hot cake. Okay. So even while you're in the system, you are a hot cake already. Okay. So we help you transition into quite a couple of skills, right? Generative AI for data analytics, AI automation, how you can utilize video creation, software development, and so on and so forth, like that, majorly. Okay, all of this with proficiency in AI. Okay, with proficiency in AI. So who am I that I'm speaking with you today? I'm Abdullah Iyondaolo Musa, and I am a business intelligence specialist and AI automation professional by profession. And currently at Analytics Business, I am the deputy head of training and operations. Okay, so my experience span across helping edtech businesses, businesses in consulting, building small businesses and agencies and all of that majorly. So if you want to build an agency for yourself, you want to build a small business for yourself, You want to build something that, comes up. You know where to find the right professionals majorly. Okay, I can see some people already running off the call. We're already committed to staying on the call, guys. Okay, so um getting right back into it, that's a little bit of myself right there, and I've been doing this for the past half a decade. Okay, and moving on, right, there is an important question that I want to ask to the house. Okay, with everything I've been saying since morning, with everything, yeah, everybody has their own sentiments and all of that majorly. Okay, but the pure question is, will AI help you better, or will it replace you? Okay, so you are also here tonight in this session to remove that experience from your brain, to say, oh, will AI replace me? No, AI won't replace you. Okay, it would help you better. It will take you to become a well sought after professional in the field. Okay, this is me talking after 1.5 years testing out different AI systems, building different AI systems, and helping professionals, getting them onboarded on what several AI structures. Okay, so AI won't take your job succinctly. Well, AI won't take your job, but someone who knows how to AI, who knows how to use AI effectively, will take your job. Okay, someone who knows how to effectively use AI will do what will take that job that you are aiming for. So how can you circumvent that? Is to get right out there and do what? Be that professional that would take hold of that job that is lying around, okay, and implementing it such that you are able to make a living out of it. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at one of our succinct students. For some of us that joined the session very early, would have heard Olusegun speak. Okay, and this is another session for me to brag, because Olusegun was one of the students that I thought. Okay, I thought Olusegun himself, and I'm a living proof to say, hey, Olusegun is doing very, very well today. He joined our AI automation engineering program in November 2025 and completed his program in January 2026. Guess what, guys? By December, I'm speaking within the window of 2 months. Okay, by December, Olusegun had landed the role, and by February, Olusegun already became his own agency founder. Okay, so currently Olusegun got a role with a Canadian company, became an AI automation engineer slash technical assistant, and fast forward to 2026, with the proper setup and proper structure, he was able to become the founder of his own AI agency and studio. And trust me when I tell you that Olusegun over time has been able to handle a couple of projects, part of which a state project is part of it as well. Okay, so moving forward, the real question is, did Olusegun land a remote job within 2 months? Yes, he did succinctly well. I'm going to be walking us through the steps, okay, which he did, okay, to land this role, okay. And I'm going to be walking us through that. I'm going to be mixing it with a couple of things, how you can also get started in it, how you can use one of the most booming pathways to get into that as well. Okay, although Olusegun is an AI automation engineer, there are other pathways as well that you can get into that would also bring you up to speed with this particular structure as well. Okay, so we're going to be getting into that in a minute. Okay, and I just need to confirm from us if we can still hear me and if we're excited to get into it. Okay, if we're excited to get into it. All right, superb. Thank you very, very much. So, if you remember, the topic of tonight is viral AI content. Okay, how to make viral AI content and how you can use that to create an opportunity for yourself. Okay, now in today's age and time, many businesses are living off, certain requests of one, UGC video content creators, two, creating short films and documentaries, three, creating AI influencers that can do what, that can make different type of content end to end. As I yesterday, I had a business owner reach out to me to say, hey, we're creating a couple of companies. They're going to be headed by AI, and we want to create AI videos that would, make a lot of sense towards that cause. Now, guys, what does that mean? People are not waiting for people again to start sitting down in one studio room to spend 3,000 USD, 5,000 USD. I'm talking millions now in Nigerian naira, to hire photographers, hire this and that to set things up for them. Okay. So if you know a video creator, if you know a videographer, if you know a photographer, or this career path seems very, very fantastic to you, it's a very, very good session to be in. Okay, because I'm going to be telling you a lot about it majorly and tools that you can use to get started as well. Okay, so one of the first thing is that you learn the skill, which was what Olusegun did as well. He learned the high demand skill that made him eligible for those opportunities. Okay, if I didn't make myself available for that, if I didn't make myself, if I didn't put myself out there, okay, if I didn't learn the skill, such person won't reach out to me. Okay, now, remember I told you guys as well, I had a call today again as well. I'm a living proof of this, guys. And day in, day out, I get business owners reach out to me to say, hey, Abdullah, we've hit this again. We need you here, right? So how can you make yourself very, very available to that? That is the big question, okay? So you need to learn the skill. So as I was saying, I had a business owner reach out to me as well, okay? This time around, they want to make content, they want to make learning accessible to SMEs, out there. How can they use AI to implement for businesses? Okay, how can AI be implemented for businesses? Many SME owners want to become the next pay stack tomorrow, but an SME owner do not know the meaning of what MVP means, right? So instead of bringing in a whole new barrage of instructorship and all of those things, how can AI help them better in creating this content in short manners that these people can learn? Okay, so what I'm saying now is AI can also help out in areas like this, making video content, doing different things of sorts and all of that. And these people I'm mentioning, they are people I can't disclose their names because they are high-end organizations, they are high-end businesses as well, majorly. Okay, so one of the first thing is learning a high demand skill that would make you open to those opportunities. If you don't learn the skill, you won't get open to the opportunities. Okay, so we're going to be looking at a couple of tools. Runway ML is there, Leonardo AI is there for content creation and all of that. So I'm going to be showing us a snippet of how it works. We're going to be testing out a couple of things as well, and we'll see the capacity and intent and areas that it can take us to. Okay, so let me see your thumbs up if you are still with me. If you want to see how these tools work, please let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Okay, superb. Thank you very, very much. Let's get right into it. So one of the first things that we're going to be looking at is Runway ML. Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys a very fantastic thing, a very fantastic project that was built with Runway ML. Okay, so let's quickly check that out. Okay, So businesses are going by the way of creating agents, creating different types of things majorly. So Runway ML is one of those tools that can help you very, very well in sort of sorry about that, guys, in sort of like creating content, creating videos and all of that. So like you can see from here now, even before even getting into the before getting into the tool itself, you can see what it does already. Okay, you can see what it does already. So it can help you do your product photo shoots, it can help you create your VFX, you know, different things of sort majorly. So this is part of one of the tools that you can, different businesses with different requests. Okay, different businesses with different requests, and they need you to be up to date with it. Okay, and if you can't be up to date with that, I promise you, you are not getting anywhere. Okay, and all of that majorly. So this is not to say, oh, you are throwing somebody away out of their jobs. No, you are not throwing anybody away out of their jobs. Okay, you are more or less like building something succinctly good for yourself. Okay, now I was able to build a Google Meet assistant, okay, that could serve as an assistant to help take notes and all of that inside of Runway ML. I could ask you questions and do all things of kind all kind of things majorly. So you can see this is Ademide right here. They have a couple of presets. Okay, so this was built for Tenalytics business. I'm just showing it to you guys as an example, okay, of what could be done with Runway ML. Okay, so I could ask you to join a meeting to say, hey, get into that meeting for me and do what and get that stuff for me. I could use it to generate like an AI influencer that could speak about products, speak about things, use it well. It's going to make it very realistic and all of that majorly. Okay, so I could tell it to join a meeting. This is the character. I could tell it to join a meeting right here, right now, and we could test it out. So let me just move to a test area for us to check it out. Okay. Okay, so this was me testing it out few days ago. This was me testing it out few days ago. I think it will load up now. Okay, so just let me know if you can hear. Good evening. If you can hear me, can we all hear? Can we all hear the video? AI assistant. Can we all hear the video? Can we all hear the audio? Okay, superb. So I just want us to listen to the conversation, okay? I gave it all the documents. There's something we call RAG, okay, Retrieval Augmented Generation, AI automation. So that's for AI automation. So I was able to feed it those documents to have a brief of what analytics business is all about. And when it gets to meetings with our stakeholders, it could help them out. So this is a very, very good use case for one of the tools. Just to share it with us. Good evening. I'm Ademide, the AI assistant for Tenalytics, here to help us keep track of our meetings and stay focused. What's the agenda for our session today? Let's make this conversation count.
Okay, thank you very much, Ademide. I actually want to know how you can help me better. You understand how you can help me structure our meetings, take our notes, and all of those things. I really want to know how you can help us out better in all of these areas. Like, what do you like? What's your feeling around it? What is it about, and all of that majorly?
Great question. I function like a smart assistant for your meetings, tracking agenda items, taking clear notes on key decisions, and making sure we capture all the action points. Consider me your personal project manager for the discussion. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much for that. My name is Abdullah Musa, and I am the deputy head of training and operations at the analytics business. So
guys, I think I think that's like enough of that conversation majorly, right? So you could see how we were able to do, or how we're able to utilize a tool like Runway ML to create something of sort majorly. Okay. So and there are tons of use cases for it. There are tons of use cases for it. You can use it to um sort of create do video creations and all of those things majorly. You can use it to do multi-shot video generations and all of those fantastic stuff as well, just like you can see on my screen. So these are things that businesses would want, okay, someone like you to hop on for them majorly. So just to prove that as well, I want us to really check out Upwork to just see a couple of things that are on there majorly. So one of the first things, like I mentioned, guys, the first things would be to do what would be to learn the skill. Learning the skill is very, very important. Okay, learning the skill is very, very important. Okay, learning the skill is very, very important. Just want to share my screen to another tab in a moment. So we could take a look at Leonardo AI in action. Okay, so we could take a look at Leonardo AI in action. All right, so let's get that done as well. Okay, so let's get that shared as well. Okay, before we get into other things really, really quick. Okay, all right, so you can see this right here. These are a couple of creations on Leonardo AI for different purposes, right? So as a business owner, you could make use of Leonardo AI to generate product photo shoots for yourself. You can use it to do quite a couple of fantastic stuff as well. I'm going to be showing us quite a couple of things, you know, that it was used to do. Okay, so this was me demoing it to create different stories, different histories of how sorry about that, of how Michael Jackson came to life as well. Okay, so this is him when he started out as a kid. So if I want to make a documentary, we all know those type of documentaries that are out there majorly. I could make use of this type of videos to kickstart things like YouTube automation, right? I could make use of things like this to kickstart and make use of, you know, do my YouTube automation and all of those things. That is one separate area for video creation in today's age and time. Okay, so it speaks a lot. It speaks a lot to how AI is being utilized in today's age and time. Okay, and there are several businesses that utilizes it. Okay, just to walk us through a little bit. So there's a business that I can never miss. I can never miss them when I want to share with people how top businesses are using AI in their sequences and in their systems going forward majorly. So I think this is one of it as well. You can take a look at this. Okay, so this is the business. GIG Logistics is their name. Okay, so GIG Logistics, many of us know GIG Logistics here, and one of the top sought after logistics company here in Nigeria. Okay, standing ground with like DHL and the likes like that majorly. So this, like, it does very, very fantastic stuff for them when it comes to utilizing AI. Okay, so if you take a look at it now,
wealth is a reminder of the courage, resilience, and determination of the people who believe that their voices should count. On this day, we honor the men and fun.
So all of this was generated using AI.
Justice.
Okay, all of this was generated using AI succinctly well. Okay, so learning a couple of video editing skills and all of that majorly, okay, would really, really help. Businesses like this want to utilize AI to send a message out there, to put a message out there, but they can't afford to, you know, spend a lot in that creative process. Okay, so they want people like you to hop on for them and be able to create things like that for them as well. Okay, and
class today.
And you can utilize tools like this to generate to generate these things for them usually. Okay.
Languages, traditions, different ways of life. One thing is us for our shared humanity. One day for
So guys, they do a lot of content with AI. You can't scroll through like 5 different posts and you won't see, you know, something that's fantastic by them. And it brings them the view. Okay. It brings them the view. I could go on and on and on and on showing us all of this. Okay. So the first thing is knowing the tool, knowing how you utilize the tool end to end. Okay. Knowing how you utilize the tool. And they learned it the right way. Okay, Olusegun learned it the right way. I learned it the right way. You can also learn it the right way. Okay, by how completing a program. Okay, so and one thing is how is that process of learning. Okay, if that process of learning is missed out on, you can't really get anywhere at the end of the day. Okay, if that process of learning, if any step of it is missing, it's not just about learning the skill alone. There's other parts to it. Applying, packaging yourself as a professional. Okay, so even without even landing the job, you have other things, which is to set yourself up, create those areas for yourself, and you are able to move ahead succinctly well. So the best way to learn, if you want to land a job or you want to set up yourself, is to, number one, create or learn using a project-based environment. Okay, you learn by doing the real work. You take real-time case studies, real businesses, like I showed you now, right? You take real businesses and you create stuff for them. Okay, once you create these things for them, you can showcase your work. There is no business that will gatekeep your efforts. Okay, no business will gatekeep your efforts. Is it the company you are working for currently, or you are looking to spiral into other things? Create something that would showcase your work, and you are able to stand out on different types of platforms, and you are able to, you know, build a portfolio for yourself, whereby when people just pop on that page, they get to see what they want to see. Okay, they get to see what they want to what they want to see. So you're showcasing by building a portfolio for yourself. Okay, so and joining analytics business, you are going to be building different sort of these projects that you can put on your portfolio succinctly well, somewhere around 10 to 15 projects during the course of your program with us. Okay, so you are going to be learning different fantastic stuff, building different real-time projects for different businesses, for different structures, and all of that. And analytics succinctly well is proudly accredited by the CPD and the UK and American Council of Training and Development, which means that the certification badge that is on there, okay, would enable you to do what? To be able to learn. Certification badge would enable you to stand out as a sought after professional that is out there as well. Okay, that is out there as well. I was sharing the feed, the attendance form in the chat box. So in case you want to get all of the resources that is being used in this session tonight, you want to fill in that attendance form. So your details can be gotten and you get those things forwarded to your email. Okay. So you could also view our accreditation here and make it do with all of that majorly. And number 3 is that you want to gain foreign work experience. That's for some of us that want to get out their work out there majorly. So you want to show employers that yes, you are the best candidate. Okay, but you want to set yourself up. You want to be a sought after professional in that field, or you want to just set out yourself, you know, in this scenario now, maybe someone that wants to sit down at home and make like YouTube automation and all of those fantastic things. Okay, so you want to push yourself out there. You want to create like viral contents and all of that majorly. Okay, so this is part of the thing. Okay, so the experience was garnered, or how do we say experience is garnered? All right, experience will be garnered through project-based learning. Remember, like I said that. So project-based learning, that's one of the things that you would do. You would look at real businesses. What are they lacking in terms of content? What are they lacking in terms of this and that? Okay, what can I create for them? And you create those things. Okay, and very, very well, many of us, we do not sort of have accountability. Okay, and that's one of the things that you also get to meet here as well. We are accountable over here. You don't just do anything anyhow. Okay, so you won't be stuck in your learning process at all. Okay, so just be through and through in structure as well. So you learn this project in class, you are able to show evidence of it in your portfolio. I'm able to click here and there now to show you, oh, this was one project, this was another project, this was this project, this was that project. Okay, but without that, you are not able to showcase anything, right? So succinctly well. Okay, so you are able to get and showcase evidence of your work in a portfolio majorly. And lastly is knowing where and how to apply to these jobs. There are several platforms, several AI platforms in today's age and time. Some for data annotation like Outlier AI and several things of sort. Some for video creators, UGC creators, and the likes like that, like Micro One. And we have a couple of others. The most prolific ones, Upwork, LinkedIn, they are there as well. But all of these platforms have different approaches to getting, clients on them majorly. Okay, so I remember I opened up Upwork the other time. Okay, I just wanted us to check through quite a couple of things majorly. Okay, so yes, the session is being recorded. Okay, so just like I said, I want you to check the chat box, and you are able to fill in your details so you can get that sent to your email. So guys, now you would notice that on Upwork, so let me just zoom in, guys. Many of us don't know this, but on Upwork, there's a new section that has been created, okay, for AI and automation. Businesses are looking for people that can do what? That can help them in AI model training, AI content creation, okay, generative AI, automation, create AI generated videos, okay. So just for you to know that it exists, it's not that we are just saying it by mouth, it exists. Okay, these things exist already, and people have been making it big out of there already. Okay, so if I click on AI generated videos right here, so let me just verify my details. Okay, so you can see these guys, you can see this. Okay, so these are AI generated videos jobs, okay, that people are looking for. All right, so this is an AI native personal and executive assistant to a startup founder. Okay, so you guys can see it already. This was posted 21 hours ago, less than maybe in the morning. This was when it was posted. This was posted 18 hours ago. It's an ongoing work. They need somebody. This is literally new. They need somebody with an intermediate experience, and some of them attach the pricing that you're going to get from there. Okay, and you can also bill with what? With your own rates. For this per hour, you could charge something between 10 to 20 USD. Say for example, you are charging 10 to 20 USD. If you charge 20 USD for a 30-hour job for a week, you are earning what two people are going to earn here for a 9-to-5 job succinctly well for a month or two as well. Okay, so we do not need to be saying all of this with our full mouth, okay, before we know that yes, it is something that is very, very necessary. With Leonardo AI, you could literally create something for this particular client, a video editor for an e-commerce brand. They want an ad creative and product video. You can use Leonardo AI. You could use Runway ML to create high converting ads for their business. Okay, and you're able to learn it alongside little editing skills, and you're able to set yourself up on there majorly. So as you can see, this is the summary. For some of them, you're going to see the summary. Okay, for some of them, you are going to see the summary. And guess what? Look at the hourly rates that they could accept up to. Okay, look at the hourly, just to tell you guys that these things exist. Okay, we're not just saying it by mouth, but how can you also get there? Okay, you want to apply for this type of project, you don't just apply to it anyhow. Okay, you will be needed to showcase a portfolio to them. What have you created before? Proof of work. That's the right word. That was the word I was looking for. All right, proof of work will be needed. Okay, proof of work will be needed. Hayden is a particular tool, okay, that is being used to create AI videos. And guess what? They are looking for someone that can make, this was posted 16 hours ago, guys. Okay, that's just to share with us that there are many opportunities. This is 100 USD for this particular stuff majorly. Okay, and once you get in, you could negotiate your prices as of. This is Europe you are speaking about. They don't have the strict work culture like we do on here. Okay, here in Nigeria as well. Okay, so these are things, these are areas, these are places where we do what, where you can get opportunities from, scrape different type of things from, and all of that majorly. So taking a look at LinkedIn as well. So let's quickly check out LinkedIn. You'll be surprised. Video editor role in LinkedIn. How, where, when, right? So that's one thing majorly. Okay, so quickly taking a look on that majorly. So let's just search for AI video editor. Okay, some of them would come up with AI video editor. Like you can see, this was posted 4 months ago, but we could check the past 24 hours. Okay, we check the roles that were posted in the past 24 hours. So you could see this: remote image and video annotator, remote AI and video evaluators. And guess what, guys? This is not the only area. Okay, so this is because I am searching based off Nigeria. I can change my location. Okay, I can change my location to EMEA. EMEA means Europe, Middle East, and Asia. Okay, EMEA means Europe, Middle East, and Asia. And guess what, guys? This is it. Okay, remote video editor, AI VFX social content. Okay, AI video editor for a Portuguese company, and so on and so forth like that. This was posted 40 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago, right? And all of that major. This was posted 5 hours ago. AI video creator, all on the same LinkedIn that everybody is on. All on the same LinkedIn that everybody is on majorly. And this is not just to only video creation alone. Okay, AI automation, AI for software and website development. You need to just pick the one that is very succinct for you, and you are able to move ahead. So in less than 10 minutes, I'm going to be showing you how you are able to do it, how you are able to get all of this succinctly well. Okay, so you are able to get all of that. Okay, so we have like remote job boards for startups. That there are a lot of startups that need professionals like you that you could get into, click on, check, apply, and all of that. And we're able to also source top remote job boards for you as well, for Nigerians that need to do or that need to get into all of these areas. Okay, so and lastly is that you want to apply for a job, you want to get one of these fantastic rules and all of that, you need a reference, you need a job reference letter as well. So you can also come back to us, get these job reference letters, and you're able to, get fantastic stuff done as well. Okay. So I had a student that got a job offer in May 2026 after completing the analytics program. Okay, they are able to do what they are able to seek the reference from us, and they were able to get it. We got Chimere Frank getting a job offer as a data survey officer in May. Okay, that was literally last month, guys. Okay, after completing one of our programs, and we have more and more and more of that majorly. People that were able to land jobs in November since 2024. Okay, and all of that majorly. Okay, so how do we help you land the job? How do we help you land the job? First of all, you first of all pick one of the pathways. Okay, now I've mentioned quite a couple of pathways now: AI automation, AI for video and social media, AI for software and website development. The next area is to pick the one that you want to work with. Okay, you want to pick the one that you want to work with, and picking that one you want to work with is dependent on, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it. Okay, and guess what? If you are still having issues picking that one that you want to go for, we have what we call the clarity session. We have the clarity session where you can get into with professionals like me, the COO, the operations lead, the partnerships lead here at Analytics Business, and we're able to clarify your doubts, your thoughts process, and all of that majorly. You can get into one of those sessions to say, oh, I saw a lot of fantastic roles, saw fantastic programs that you guys do. AI automation is there, AI for video is there. I don't really know what to go for, right? This is one you can best advise and all of that. You can get into one of those clarity sessions. Once we are done with this call tonight, you're going to get the link in the chat box as well in a moment. Okay, so like I said, one of the first things is you have to learn. Learning is very, very crucial. Then the next part is packaging. You need to package yourself. To gain experience, you need to revamp your CV, you need to optimize the profiles, you need to optimize, you need to put yourself out there. It's just like me saying, I know Dangote, but Dangote does not, I don't know how to put it. I don't know Dangote because Dangote did not put himself out there. Okay? So the trucks of Dangote you are seeing is putting him out there more. You can't walk around in Lagos and not see 2 trucks of Dangote pass by you daily. Right? So that is how it is. You need to constantly put yourself in the face of people. Okay? Why are people purchasing Dangote cement more than Elephant cement? Okay, I'm just giving an example, right? It's because you are able to keep on seeing it day in, day out, day in, day out. There is no time where they miss you being there. Okay, you are constantly there, you are constantly with them end to end without any issues. Okay, you are putting different things out there, showing your proof of work, showing them that yes, I do stuff like this, yes, I do stuff like that. Okay, collaborating with other professionals, you're putting stuff out there and you're able to successfully get out there as well. So these are different things. And lastly is application. We now show you where and how do you apply. Okay, we show you where and how do you apply. How can you tap into paid job boards, and also how can you get into those hidden places in the job market. All right, so on that same LinkedIn, outside of that job section that I showed us, there are other ways you can also scrape jobs from LinkedIn as well. Instagram too is there. Okay, Instagram too is also there as well. Okay, I'm going to be sharing more and more of that in a moment. All of this put together is how you are going to get your job at the end of the day. And for most of us, the answer to this is literally no. Most of us are not comfortable where we are right now. Want to succinctly get more roles, want to get to some places and all of that majorly. Okay, and we've had people that have been in that position before. Okay, Pavel, who was a teacher that was able to Oluwasegun is literally laughing. That's the truth of the matter, right? That's the truth of the matter. In today's age and time, the economy is not laughing literally and all of that majorly. Okay, so we have Pavel, who was a teacher back in Cameroon, and before he moved down to the US, he was able to take one of our programs, and that led to how he was able to get his role down there in the US as well. We also have um, Judith. Okay, Judith is right here as well. We have Bukola. These are people that went through the same pipeline. I've shown you different people over the course of like 50, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, okay, 30 to 50 minutes. I've shown you different sort of people, how they were able to get this, land their roles, get their stuff out there, and they were able to move things around. So this is me just mentioning it out there that we have our next cohort starting by the 4th of July 2026. Okay, so this is just a call, a shout out to everyone out there to say, hey guys, okay, this is another opportunity not to miss. Okay, I have the next course starting by July 4th, 2026. Okay, and you don't want to miss it. Okay, and the cost for the program, okay, the original amount is 250,000 naira, which is what we do not charge at the moment due to our early bird discount that is on ground. So we have our discounted amount, a whooping 40% off, and we have 150,000 naira, which you can also get started with any of the programs of your choice today with at least 50,000 naira. For those of us that are not able to lock in kickstart with 50,000 naira, we can sort of also get started with between 25 to 40,000 naira. Before kickstarting the program, you can always pay up and you get started with the program as well. Okay, so what we're saying, the course starts by July 4th, majorly. Okay, and between now and then, you can literally get set up and all of that. And this discount is open for the first 10 people to register for the program. Okay, and you can always claim your spot. Okay, my associates are already dropping the link in the chat box for us to start making payments if we want to lock in and all of that majorly. And I have a little bit for you. Okay, I have a little bit for you as well. For those people that will register today, I am going to be having a remote job strategy session with them alongside the founder of Tenalytics as well before the start of your program. Okay, before the start of your program, so you see how you can get started easily. All of those hidden job places that I mentioned, yes, it's just to see how we can get started in those areas as well. Okay, in those areas as well. Okay, so with that, we've literally looked at a couple of things already. So I want to check in with us, anybody that has any question whatsoever. Okay, so we have the payment details popping up on the screen in our chat boxes and all of that right now. So you want to make sure that you are securing your slot as well. Okay, and you can also reach me on the number attached on the screen above. So you want to like speak to me directly. Okay, you want to talk to me directly, you can message the number above. Okay, you can message the number above. All right. So I'm going to be asking if you have any questions whatsoever for me. If you have any questions for me, please raise your hand, and I'm going to be taking our questions in a minute. Okay, I'm going to be taking 2 to 3 questions, and we'll call it a wrap. We call it a wrap. Any questions, guys? Any questions whatsoever? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, I can see up 3 videos. Hi, Hi up 3 videos. Did I get it right? Is it up 3 or UP3 videos? I don't know if you can unmute. Okay, I just made sure that you can unmute now. Hi up 3 videos. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So can everyone hear me? I think okay, fantastic. I can't see them unmute their mic again. Okay, you could literally ask your question in the chat box as well if you're having difficulty with your mic. Okay. Any other person have any questions for me whatsoever? You could raise your hand and we trash that out here on the call. Okay. So we've hit the 9:01 mark. All right. You want a one-on-one. Okay, Modupe Phillips. Okay. You want a one-on-one session. Okay. So we're going to be dropping the link to the clarity session in a minute. Okay. So for those of us that want to join the clarity session, please kindly okay, so let me just take notes of some things right now. Okay, so I'm just dropping the link to the clarity session. Mr. Modupe Phillips, sorry. I think that's a Mrs. by the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm dropping the link to the Mrs. Modupe. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Miss Modupe, you can check the chat box and you'll see the link to the clarity session. Okay, yeah, I can see you now. I should drop my WhatsApp number as well. Okay, I'm dropping my WhatsApp number in the chat box now. Okay, I'm dropping my WhatsApp number in the chat box now as well. I also have up 3. Okay, is it up 3 or UP3? I don't know now. So you have to clarify that for me once you unmute your mic.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, good evening. Finally, the man of the moment. How are you doing?
Yeah.
I hope you're good.
I'm good. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm good.
fantastic. Okay, so you want to ask me a question?
Yeah, I want to ask a question.
Okay, cool.
I really want to clarify about one thing. I can, at least I have a little idea about how to create a AI video. I mean, sorry, AI applications and websites. Yes, but not perfect to that extent that I get my test on it. Now,
Okay.
but that one is not my major problem. My major problem is that I have a kind of apps that are created like infrastructures, but they are not responding effectively as I want. So I am asking if adding, as in if I go for AI automation to expand a kind of, add it up with my knowledge on that website creation. I don't know. Will it be perfect or should I just go for AI for website and application? So
Yeah,
I'm just
so
confused about.
yeah. Okay, it even looks as though you are everywhere. This man actually wants to steal the whole market. That's what we are saying, guys. That's what we are saying. He does videos. In his profile, he says up 3 videos. But unmuting his mic now and talking, he's saying something about AI automation and software development. So very funny scenario, but just to quickly answer your question, the first thing is that yes, if you are not very, very strong when it comes to creating your softwares and all of that, and trust me, you would learn how to build systems that that can make do. without having to succinctly learn AI automation. Okay, so you can just think of the AI and software and website development track as number one, upskilling yourself in the area of building website, building softwares, building apps, and all of that. Then also how the workability of everything is. So, for example, you are talking about how you can ensure security is on the system. Is there any how you can build automations that can like secure the whole system for you? You want to maintain like seamless flow. A client fills in a form, they get an email and all of that. You learn all of those processes very, very well in that track. Okay, so you can think of it as a two-in-one multi-purpose. Okay, you know, so as men now, you can buy one shampoo and it works for washing your clothes, doing your beard, doing your this and that, you know. So that makes us different from females as well, that they will do face toner, cleanser, that one, you understand? So that's just the scenario here. Okay. So UP3 videos is a an all-in-one person. You create videos, you do very fantastic.
Yeah. I have a video app that it supports actors, upcoming and stars. You understand? You upload your
Okay.
video, let them market it. So, but it's not yet out for public. You understand? So
Okay.
I'm still working on it to see
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
possibility that advances for global use, that kind of thing.
Yes. So we could take this offline. You could like have a conversation with me on it, and we see how we can like get you started on it. What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah.
I don't know your name,
So
by the way. What's your name?
I'm done here.
Daniel. Okay. What do you say, Daniel? Let me just drop my phone number in the chat box.
I
So
already
you're
get it.
able to. Sorry, what did you say?
I already have your number. I've said it just now.
Okay. You saw it in the chat box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to drop it once again. For those of us that can't see my phone number, I'm going to share my screen to share it one more time. If you want to have a conversation with me, if you don't want to enter that boardroom, some people think, oh, if I book a clarity session, I'm going to meet like five top 1% of the analytics there. No, that's not it majorly. Okay, so you're going to meet people like me there as well. Okay, so uh I'm going to be sharing my screen one more time, so you could like copy my phone number and send me you to the I can easily reroute to the to that session majorly. Okay, I can easily reroute you to that session majorly. Okay, so just let me know once you are able to see my screen. You should be able to see my screen now. Okay,
Yeah.
for those of us that want to get started as well, guys, if you want to get started, you can reach out to me. Okay, everybody's taking action. You should not miss out. Okay, so that's my phone number on there. I'm going to leave it on for a minute and we close out from today's session. So I really thank everyone for joining me, for staying till the end. Really appreciate us joining in the session. For those of us that have reached out to me, please send me a message. You have my number. Send me a message so we can see how we can get you started on it as well. Okay. We never know. Price might be reverted back to normal in minutes, in moments from now. Okay. So it depends. We have concurrent masterclass sessions running end to end as well. Okay, we have concurrent masterclass sessions running end to end as well. Okay, so that is that about that majorly. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining in the session tonight. Let's have a good one, guys. Let's have a great day ahead. Cheers, everyone. Bye, guys.